What's up, guys? Kyle here with No Tie Required. All right, we are back with more NFT action for you on this beautiful Saturday. At least I hope that it's beautiful wherever you're located at. We are talking Decentraland or Mana, depending on how you like to call it. And yes, we did talk about this project here just a couple weeks ago, but I want to touch back on it because, a lot goes on in the crypto space. Stuff moves very, very quickly. Prices change all the time, and I want to give updated pricing, predictions and stuff like that kind of as we're going. And this is a project I really want to dive into again because look, a lot of people asking, what is the best NFT on the market? Okay, what is the best project based around NFTs? I guess I should say on the market. Decentraland comes up a lot. It's something a lot of people want to talk about, so we're going to do it. But before we do that, guys, make sure to smash that like button if you like what we talk about. If you like what we like cryptocurrency in general, make sure to smash up that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn on those notifications. 90% of our viewers are not subscribed to the channel. Guys, please help us out. Help us get to that 2,500 subscriber threshold that we're looking to get to. We are doing a giveaway, a $25 Amazon gift card giveaway when we hit 2,500 subscribers. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you. And with that being said, let's jump in. Let's talk about Decentraland. So you can see right now, ranked number 88 in terms of overall market cap. Now, last time we talked about this project, it was sitting right around like 89 cents roughly, somewhere in there. So it has shot up here just over the last couple of weeks, about 10% or so. But what's really interesting, as we were diving more and more into this, because we're looking at so many different projects all the time, and some of these gains that you start to see are just like unfathomable, like how much projects are growing. And the crazy thing is, like, this isn't even anywhere close to the largest gain we've seen over the last year, but take a look at this. I mean, in the last year, Mana has grown 3,350% basically, just shy of that. I mean, absolutely insane. Look at the ROI on that. I mean, almost a 5,000% ROI. Absolutely insane. I mean, just crazy stuff going on with that. If we start looking at the charts for it and everything, I mean, you look at the 90-day chart on this thing, just absolutely skyrocketing. I mean, to think you could have gotten into this at 10 cents or actually below, a little bit below 10 cents just a few short months ago. And then if we look at, let's look at the all-time. So if we look at the all-time right there, I mean, you can see previously this thing had only gotten as high as like 25 cents. I mean, we're absolutely in price discovery. We have been for quite a while at this point. So there's no telling how far this thing could go. We're going to give a prediction at the end of the video, so make sure you stick around till the end. But right now, I mean, it's anybody's guess how high this thing could ultimately end up going. I mean, I thought that was crazy, and we're going to start showing more of these stats for you guys for certain projects that we're talking about, just the amount of gains. I mean, just look in the last 14 days, which that's about how long it's been, up 13%. That's about how long it's been since we last covered it. 30 days, over 100% gains in the last 30 days. And then that year right there, I mean, just a massive year for Mana. So let's take a look at their website so we can familiarize everybody with what Mana is, and then we're going to talk about ultimately where do we think that it is going before the end of this year. All right, here we go. So you can see, welcome to Decentraland. Create, explore, and trade in the first ever virtual world owned by its users. And you can see in the background all sorts of different examples of how that all works and everything. So you can see right here, lose yourself in an amazing evolving world. Okay, explore lands owned by users to experience incredible scenes and structures. Space adventure to medieval dungeon maze to entire villages crafted from the minds of community members. Okay, I mean, really cool stuff. As we continue to go down through, trade trade the virtual destination for digital assets. Okay, buy and sell land, estates, avatar wearables, and names in the Decentraland marketplace, stocking the very best digital goods and paraphernalia backed by the Ethereum blockchain. Okay, and then we just, you keep on going down through. So much stuff going on with this project. We're not going to jump into every single thing that they've got going on. If you want more information on it, definitely check out their website, decentraland.org. But let's take a look real quick at like their marketplace. All right, you can see right here, welcome to the virtual world's one-stop shop for the very best digital assets. You start going down through here. I mean, guys, this is cool. I mean, you're kind of marrying together with this. I mean, the closest things I can think of, I mean, obviously, like anybody that is a gamer, there's all sorts of stuff like this where you can do collectibles and wearables and different things like that. But as I look back to like my childhood, guys, I was born in the 90s, and like I think back to when I was a kid and things that I enjoyed doing. Obviously, we didn't have all this type of stuff back then. But to me, and I've talked about this previously, but to me, this is like a combination of The Sims, okay? If anybody, shout out to all you 90s kids out there, or kids in the 80s that grew up on, growing up in the 90s, as a teenager and stuff like that, playing, different computer games and stuff like that. Anybody that got into playing The Sims, I mean, my brothers and I would play that for hours on end, and just loved playing that. It was just so much fun. Something about it, like it was so exciting, I guess I would say, and just a lot of fun to do. To the point where, hey, it spawned a huge franchise and everything, and it's still popular to this day, which is crazy. So to me, like, this type of stuff is kind of this project at least is kind of very similar and reminiscent of that, for me at least, because that was kind of the premise of that, was you get your piece of land and then you're going to build out that, technically not a virtual world, but you're going to build out your, the home for your avatar that you have and all that type of stuff. So I don't know, very nostalgic for me and everything, but also, like I said, I do believe that this is a very, very powerful project right here. I think that this is something that people will really, really like. Obviously, they already do, because the price has absolutely been going berserk. I think this is just the beginning of where Decentraland is ultimately going to go. So with that being said, let's talk about where I believe that Decentraland ultimately is going to end up, okay? So we talked previously, and I had said I thought right around like the $7 price range, and I am going to change that just a little bit based on, kind of diving into the numbers a little bit more as far as what it's been able to do, especially considering where we know it's been previously and then how high it's gone at this point right now. And it has met a little bit of resistance right up here, right around this $1 mark, but I think as the rest of the market continues to keep rising throughout this bull run and keeps on pushing forward, I don't think it's out of the question that it 10x's from here and gets to right around $10. Okay, guys, not professional financial advice. This is just my opinion based on what I think and what I see. But if you just take a look at it right here, I mean, compared to when it first initially launched, but even its previous all-time high rate there of like 26, 27 cents, I mean, this thing has risen and risen and risen and is on a great pace. It's absolutely crushing it right now and doesn't really show any sign of slowing down anytime soon. Now, do I believe ultimately that this is the best NFT play on the board? It's very hard to say, because there's a lot of great NFT projects. I don't want to go out there and say that this is the best one, because I don't believe that this is the best NFT project out there. It's hard to call that, honestly, because like I said, there are so many good ones. However, I do think that this is one that's worth getting. It's worth having. Not professional financial advice, just my thoughts, because I do think even if you get in right now at around $1, I don't think you'll be sorry. I think that this thing is going to climb much higher than where it's currently at. I do, like I said, I do believe, $10 is not out of the question. Will it get there? Who knows? However, I don't think it's out of the question that it could potentially get to that. Now, one last thing, and then we'll let you go. Where can you get Decentraland at? Let's go down here. All right, so easiest place to get it, probably going to be Coinbase for most people. If not, check out Binance, Crypto.com, Huobi, OKX, Gemini. I mean, guys, very, very accessible project right here, and that's what makes it one of the best. Honestly, it's very surprising to me that it's only number 88, okay? I expect that number to rise. I expect this to go up because it is such an easily accessible project, very liquid, very easy to get your hands on, very easy to be able to sell it when you want to. I think that as the market continues to run and really, really starts heating up as we get closer to summertime, I think that this is going to be one that has a great opportunity to really run and produce some serious gains for its investors. So, guys, let us know in the comments below, are you invested in Mana? If not, are you thinking about investing into it? And ultimately, what is your price prediction? Where do you think that this will end up at? So, guys, with that being said, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll catch you in the next one.